Dear Cliff, I want to start off by saying that I love you, man. You are a fucking inspiration and a powerful man. You are the greatest bass player of all time, and you put all other bass players to shame. The history of Metallica and the history of heavy metal in general would not be the same without you, homie. It's now 2023. And it is the 37th anniversary of your death in that bus accident. And as much as I'm glad that Kirk didn't die on that bus, I'm so sorry that you had to go that way, man. I mean, I have much respect for Jason Newsted, don't get me wrong, but I feel bad that your life had to be cut short like that, bro. And Cliff, like I said before, you are the greatest bass player of all time. And every other bass player throughout history, Jason Newsted, Geezer Butler, Steve Harris, Tom Araya, John Paul Jones. You put them all to shame, Cliff. None of them could ever play like you. And you know another reason why you're a better bass player than those guys? Because you were part of the greatest band in human history and they weren't. Metallica is the greatest band of all time. Period. I won't lie to you, you're not my favorite member of the band because James and Kirk are my two favorite members of the band. But you and the other members of Metallica, you guys are gods. I mean, you guys are very, very capable of giving the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and Led Zeppelin all a run for their money. I mean, with songs like Ride the Lightning, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Creeping Death, Fade to Black, Master of Puppets, Welcome Home Sanitarium, and also songs that were released after your death, like One, Blackened, Enter Sandman, Nothing Else Matters, my favorite Metallica song, by the way, The Unforgiven, My Friend of Misery, Until It Sleeps, King Nothing, I Disappear, and thousands of other masterpieces. You guys fucking reign. Also, Cliff, I gotta say to you right now, right here, right now, to you, James, and Lars, thank you guys so much for throwing Dave Mustaine out of Metallica. Because with you guys firing Dave and the success of Megadeth and Dave Mustaine taught me that something good is able to come from something bad. And Megadeth, while not as powerful or as awesome as you guys, has had many masterpieces like Peace Sells, Holy Wars, Symphony of Destruction, A Tout le Monde, Trust, Foreclosure of a Dream, and many others. Plus, think of it this way. If you guys never fired Dave, who would be the fourth band in the big four of thrash? And which band would Kirk be a part of after quitting Exodus? Or would Kirk have possibly stayed in Exodus? By the way, man, your bass solo on For Whom the Bell Tolls, that was fucking fire. I mean, that was epic as all hell. There is no way that someone like Paul McCartney could play that, man. I mean, I swear to you, that was awesome. Honestly, Cliff, you are so inspiring. And you have done so many great things for the metal community, as well as for so many other metal musicians. Also, let me tell you something. Lots of other metal musicians with you in heaven are amazing people. There are a lot of late heavy metal musicians with you in heaven who are amazing, who all did great things for the metal community, like Dimebag Darrell, Jeff Hanneman, Lemmy Kilmister, Lynn Strait, and Chester Bennington. The Kingdom of Salvation has managed to take you home, as well as all those other people who I mentioned. I love you, man. You and all the other members of Metallica's history, James, Kirk, Lars, Jason, Dave, Rob, Bob Rock, and Ron McGovney, you guys are 9 people who heavy metal would not be the same without. Thank you all for inspiring many people, including myself. I love you, my brother, and I know you're with me always. Sincerely, Ethan. By the way, Lars, quick question. What do you think about Mr. Dave Mustaine's departure from Metallica?
He fucking left the band! He fucking left the band! Which part of that is... Hello? Do you know what I mean? He fucking left the band! I mean, period! Exclamation point! Yeah! Which part of that is forgotten? I just... Which part of that got left out of the equation?
You're right.
The fuck did we turn into the bad guys? I don't understand that part. He fucking left the fucking band. Jesus Christ.